Everyone, CPO here, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about my ear protection upgrades. They're going to make for super comfortable experience, plus these are the ones and the only ones that I know of that have the cutouts for your iPro to be able to sit there on top without having to worry about shoving them in. So it's going to give you a better seal, more comfort, and yeah, I'm all for it. I'm not going to do a full review on the Ear Pro I selected, but I am going to tell you why I'm making the switch, some of the things that I considered when making the selection I did, and yeah, what I'm coming from. All right, so I'll cut to the chase. This is what I'm going with, the Walker's Razor Slim. This is the Patriot edition. It's basically the same thing as the standard edition, except it's got a different color scheme and comes with a couple of patches. I just thought it'd be cool, and the price was just about the same. I'm not gonna do a full review on these because there's so many other big YouTube gun channels who have already talked about these, how much they like them, especially for the money, and so what I'm gonna focus on in this video is why I personally selected them, the features I found most valuable to me, plus the upgrades I'm going to do to them immediately. And I'll do that in this video. Hint, hint. Yeah, that's coming. And then I'll talk a little bit about sort of the plan moving forward. Let me show you what I'm coming from first. So this is my current Ear Pro, and I've had these for a long time. These are the Peltor Tactical 6S's, and they're still a fairly well-regarded earmuff. These you can still find on Amazon for $100. I'll put a link. I'm very happy with them. I've had them, like I said, I don't even know, a long time. As a matter of fact, you can see I've got like black electrical tape where I've repaired the foam there. The insides are all sort of torn up, but they just continue to work. They fold up in a nice tight package. They have dual microphones, dual volume controls, and they work. So this is, turn them on so I can hear myself talk. This is what I currently wear to the range today, Peltor 6S. Again, dual mics so I can hear spatially what's happening on left or right side. It's got, they're independent controls, so there's a set of batteries on this side that run this one, a set of batteries on this side that run that one. There is no cable connecting the two. They're sort of independent, separate headsets with independent volume controls, independent microphones, and yeah, so that is sort of interesting. I don't really care. I always just turn them all on max volume for the most part, and I don't care about the, you know, having them independently controlled left to right. I just turn them both up and then I go. One of the challenges with these, one of the downsides, is that they're only like 18 or 19 dB protection. It's pretty much the low end when it comes to electronic ear protection. Outdoors, not usually a problem, particularly when I'm shooting by myself, but even when I'm shooting with other shooters near me outdoors, not that big of a deal. Indoors, they're pretty loud. I almost always double up with some of these foamies, and I'm still going to do that with the Walkers. But I do like how low profile they are, and even, you know, shooting rifles, I don't have any problems. They're comfortable. They're lightweight. What they don't have that I'm really searching for, which is what actually caused me to make the change anyway, is they don't have an auxiliary input. What I was looking for is something with a 3.5 millimeter input, because not so I can listen to music, although I may do that, but I'm actually going to modify, and you'll see a video on this here in the near future. I'm going to modify my shot timer with an output 3.5 millimeter jack so that I can plug that into my headphones, and then I'll get an audible beep in my ear, and then you know, when I'm shooting at a range and I want to set par timers or things like that, it's just, I hear it, and not everybody has to hear my beep constantly. So that's one of the things. The other things is I can do an output from my phone if I'm training with, say, the Mantis X, then I'll have that audio piped into my headphones, and nobody else has to hear that. So that's really what I was looking for. And there are Bluetooth options, but I don't want to deal with Bluetooth. Number one, Bluetooth doesn't help me with my part-timer situation. And again, a different video on that coming up soon. But yeah, so anyway, so that's what got me looking, was adding a 3.5 millimeter input jack. So I looked at my options there, and I thought, you know what? I'm willing to spend as much as it takes, but I want to spend my money wisely. And so buying the most expensive headset isn't necessarily always the wisest decision. So I did a lot of research, and I watched a lot of review videos for a lot of brands. And quite frankly, I settled on these Walker Razors, and partly because of cost. They're 40 to 50 bucks. I'll put an Amazon link down in the description. Matter of fact, I got these on Amazon. I got these on Amazon. So descriptions will be. Matter of fact, you can get these on Amazon. I'll put links in the description for all of those. But price point, well, 40 to 50 bucks, depending. I've seen them cheaper, but they're pretty popular. So they sort of fluctuate in that range. And they do have a auxiliary input that has a rubber protector on it to keep moisture and crud out of it. So when I'm not using an auxiliary input, then that's protected. It's got a dual microphones, which is important. It does have a 23 decibel noise reduction rating, which is higher than these guys. Again, still on an indoor tight shooting lane range. I still recommend doubling up, just because these are like 32 dB. So you put the 32 dB in your ears, and then you put these over the top, and you get pretty good protection. And then with the amplification of voices and things, you can still hear fine with these electronic earmuffs. But yeah, omnidirectional, low noise. I'm just reading now off the box. You guys don't really want me to read this. There's a lot of reviews on this. So price point, remember, I was willing to spend as much as it took, but I wanted something that was functional, not too crazy. I don't need all the fancy Bluetooth and all that stuff. Now, they did come out with a digital set of these for about the same price. I don't think they're available on the market yet, so I may look at upgrading in the future. But again, these were nice and cheap, 50 bucks, 40 bucks. But I knew I wanted to put gel pads on. That's one thing I never did to the Peltors that I wish I would have done, is the gel pads. So one of the requirements that I had when I was picking out a brand was, can I get gel pads for it? And one of the gel pads I've been looking at are these Noisefighters. These Noisefighters are a gel pad that is designed to have a cutout to allow your eye protection, to sneak through, because right now with these, I have to basically collapse it over my eye protection, in this case my eyeglasses, but if you're wearing shooting glasses or whatever, it's got to sort of just compress, and there's just a little bit of leakage where that is, and it puts a lot of pressure on your temples. So after a long day, it does get sort of tiring. So what these do is, let me pop these out of here for you. So these are really super soft gel add-ons, but they have a cutout that allow your glasses to go right over the top, and so instead of pressing them against your head, they've got some room there to get through. So I wanted to do these. These are a little bit more expensive. They're probably, I think they were $40, something like that. I mean, so in the end, I end up with about $100 of headphones, but I've got a really comfortable, well-regarded, high-quality setup, lightweight, and at $100, that's I could spend $100 and get another pair of these, not have an input, not have gel pads. So yeah, it just made sense to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these guys out of the package, and we'll put these Noisefighters on there, and I'll show you how that works. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. If you've already got everything you needed out of this video, thanks for watching. Otherwise, let's get these walkers out of the package. Boom. Okay, there those are. And because these are the Patriot edition, they do come with a couple of cool little patches, little American flags. I might actually have a custom patch made, you know, with my name, like here. You know, I've had CPO written on these with a magic marker just to identify them, you know, as mine. I might get CPO little patches on there or something like that. Definitely keeping one flag, that's rocking. So yeah, and we do even get a standard and a charging. So well done, walkers. All right, so pop these out, get this plastic out of there. All right, so as you can see here, I do have the auxiliary input. Not a super tight fit, but something to at least plug that hole.
That's what she said.
There we go. So just to compare, since that's really what I'm doing is moving from one to the other, you can see they're actually quite a bit bigger than the Peltor 6S's, but in the grand scheme of things, they're fairly small and lightweight compared to some of the other options. So the 6S's are definitely smaller though, I can tell you that right now. Weight-wise, a little heavier, but you know, not significant, I don't think. There's the instructions in there. Yeah, who reads those? Batteries, comes with batteries. Oh, here's one thing I really did like when I was looking at these is the battery access. So for these to change batteries, there's just this panel here that you can pop off, put your batteries in. These guys, you have to like use a knife or a screwdriver or grab your hands. I've had them off so much. Dual batteries on each side, but you have to literally take off the earpiece, and that's how mine gets all boogered up from constantly changing those batteries over the years. But I'll fix that later. But these guys are nice that they made it easy for you to change batteries. And they come with Duracell batteries even. So there we go, batteries inserted. Can't get much easier than that. Little stiff still. And then this guy here. That's the only thing so far that bothers me is I wish that would stay in place a little bit better. Maybe I'm doing something wrong there. All right, so for turning on and off, you just got this one rocker switch right here, very tactile. Click, you can tell it's off when it's off, and it's not super easy to accidentally turn on. It's rubberized, so it's easy to grip. Imagining with gloves, that'll work out great. So you do have a cord running around because you've got your batteries on one side, your controls on the other side, and then circuitry for the microphones on both sides. So those are all connected through there. Let me put on my flags. Let's see, front is going to be there. So I want charging on the right side, and then standard over there. All right, so there you go. So when you put them on your head, you've got the charging flag on the right, which is protocol. Put these bad boys on. Oh yeah, I mean, they sound nice, they're comfortable, just adjusting them. I do have some spatial awareness, charging flag, standard flag. Yeah, I can definitely feel they're bigger than the Peltors I had. They come down a little bit lower into the jawline. I got a fairly small head though, so yeah, that's good. All right, so now let's make them super more comfortable. I gotta learn where the controls are. Oh yeah, definitely won't be having these on max volume. much more powerful amplifier on these than with the Peltors. I can tell you that right now. All right, so Now we're gonna add these Noisefighters. Oh man, these are so soft. Oh, so nice. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so for popping these existing ones off, you can use a coin or a screwdriver. I'm gonna use the old butter knife trick. But basically what you wanna do, get this bar straight in line, and then there's a little slot that you're just gonna pry on. It'll make more sense here in a second. And these guys come right off. I'll show you the tab here. Let me get this other one off. So this is what we removed. And then you can see right here where this little tab area is, this little cutout. That's where a coin or a knife, in this case, fits in there, or a little screwdriver. And you just reach in there, and then you lever up against this little connector here. Just lever up, and then it will pop that whole thing off. So nice and easy. Now for these to go on, we're just gonna pop them on. We're gonna make sure that this cutout is on the top and set them in place. And then just push around the edge until it snaps in. Let's do the other side. Cutout goes on top. Get it lined up. And pop it in. So that's what they look like. And you can see it's got that relief cut on the tops of these. And now for the verdict. Oh, so nice. I can't hear myself talk. Gotta turn them on. Okay, much better. Still, this little aux thing keeps popping out. I don't know if I like that. I've heard other reviewers say that that was a challenge for them, but it didn't really have any serious impact. So with that relief cut, basically what you're gonna do, here, let me take off my hat. So basically what you're gonna do is gonna get the headset on, and then you can slide your glasses in over the top of that cut. And what you wanna do is pull it down as close to the top of your ears as possible. But in theory, right, your glasses have these little slots to go to, whether it be shooting glasses or prescription glasses, and they're not smashed in to your face. So it should work better for long days at the range, where sometimes it gets kind of tiring to have that there. So anyway, that is it. That is the Walker's Patriot series. This is the FDE tan and black. I'm a big fan of tan and black. My 1911 I sort of did up in a tan and black color scheme. I really like this color scheme. I really like the subdued tan and black flags. So that was kind of cool, made me feel good, American. And yeah, the price wasn't that much different. You can get the all black, or there's a whole bunch of different colors you can get. But I do highly recommend these Noisefighters Gel Ear Pads. They're gonna make for super comfortable experience. Plus, these are the ones, and the only ones that I know of, that have the cutouts for your iPro to be able to sit there on top without having to worry about shoving them in. So it's gonna give you a better seal, more comfort, and yeah, I'm all for it. And don't forget, coming up soon, I'm gonna have a video showing you how to add an auxiliary output jack to a shot timer. So yeah, that should be fun. Anyway guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.